Hello, it's Justin, and this video is about 7 things to look for when investing in stocks. And these 7 things are not in any particular order. I think all of these are very important, but yet again, you should be evaluating stocks holistically. So even if a stock investment or a company doesn't meet all 7 of these criteria, but it meets, let's say, 5 or 6 of these criteria very well, it still might be a good investment. So I would always advise to look at a stock holistically and make sure that it does very well holistically instead of making sure it hits every single one of these criteria, because sometimes there are stocks that are good investments that don't meet one of these criteria but meet the other criteria very well. So without further ado, the first thing you should consider when investing in a stock is company understanding and how well you understand the company. And I think this might be the most important thing, because if you don't understand a company very well, it doesn't matter how bad or how good a company is, you won't be making informed decisions because you don't understand the company. So definitely focus on stocks that are within your area of competence that you can understand so you can make good decisions. The second thing you should look for when investing in stocks is earnings growth or earnings stability. And this is very important because when you're investing, you are looking at a company in a long-term perspective, and even when it's not long-term that you're thinking about, other people are thinking about that, and that reflects the stock price. And if there's a good company that's doing well, it might meet all of the other criteria, but if it goes down in the future, you'll lose money. So always look for how the company will do in the future in terms of its earnings growth or its earnings stability, because that will influence the stock price and how the company will do in the future. Because at the end of the day, you are buying the stock at one particular time and selling it in the future. So how the company does in the future will influence which way the stock goes, and that will influence whether you will make money or not. The third thing you should look for when investing in stocks is free cash flow. Like I said before, earnings growth and stability is really important, but free cash flow is a more thorough reflection of how well the company does in terms of making money, because there's many accounting tricks that can make a company look good with higher earnings, but if it's not generating free cash flow, that means it's not really making money. So instead of looking at just earnings, free cash flow is a much better reflection of how well the company is doing. The fourth thing you should look for when investing in stocks is price to earnings ratio, because that reflects how cheap the stock is. And if a stock is cheap, then it's more likely that you'll make a profit. It's not always the case. Sometimes when you're doing growth investing, the price to earnings ratio isn't that great, and there could be a high price for relatively low earnings. But if the earnings growth is very, very high, then that will change very quickly. So always think about everything holistically, but in general, a low price to earnings ratio is very good because it shows that the stock is cheap. And when the stock is cheap, there's a bigger opportunity to make a great profit. The fifth thing you should look for when investing in stocks is insider holdings and trading activity, because you want to make sure the managers and the CEO and the C-suite executives in the company have a large holding and stake in the company, because then they have the best interests of the company at heart, because everyone's out for their self-interest, and you want the people managing the company to want the company to do well. More importantly, you want to look at their trading activity, and all of this can be found publicly because the Securities Exchange Commission requires companies to release the top holders of the company stock and also the trading activity of the managers and executives. And if the managers and executives are buying the company stock, that's a very good thing, because it shows that they have confidence that the company will do well in the future. If they're selling off the company stock, that's a bad sign, because it means that they don't think the company will do well in the future and they want to get out of holding the company. And a big bonus when evaluating holdings and trading activity of a company is company buybacks and share buybacks. And that is very important because if a company is buying back their own shares, it means that the company believes that the stock will go up, and it also believes that the stock is undervalued. So there's a big chance that you could make a profit if there's a lot of company buybacks. Moreover, when you're buying back shares, there are less shares for the entire company, so all the earnings are distributed to a smaller number of shares, which automatically increases earnings per share, which is another bonus to share buybacks. The sixth thing you should look for when investing in stocks is the debt the company is holding. Because even if a company is doing well, if it has a lot of debt, then it has to pay all of that to the people who hold their debt. And that's not a very good thing. It's also very risky if a company has a lot of debt because there's not a lot of safety margin. And if the company doesn't do well and can't pay back its debt on time, it could go bankrupt. And that's very bad. So always look for debt and make sure that the company that you are buying either has no debt or has very low debt, or it seems like it has absolutely no trouble in paying their debt currently and in the future. And the last thing you should look for when investing in a company is return on invested capital. Because obviously when, let's say you invest $100,000 in a company and it returns $1 million, that's much better than if you invested $800,000 in a company and that only returns $1 million. You get the same returns, but you are getting much more from the $100,000 investment than from the $800,000 investment. So return on invested capital is very important because it shows you how much profit you can generate by investing cash into the company, and also how much the company can grow, because obviously a company that has very high return on capital can grow a lot faster because you don't have to put in as much invested capital to get it to generate a lot of earnings. So these are the 7 things to look for when investing in stocks, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this video helped you in making investment decisions. Follow me on Instagram, where you can DM me, and follow me on Medium, where I write similar articles about similar topics that I talk about on YouTube. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so that you get notified about future videos that can help you in whatever you're trying to do, because this channel is all about helping people achieve financial freedom and helping people become the best versions of yourselves. Thank you, and see you next time.